Ever felt that you must be cursed or something? That the world is against you and everything is happening to undermine your efforts? Another rainy day? Another slap from life? Unfortunately, rainy days will always come, but we can make an umbrella from our mindset and change the way of how we perceive the curves of life. The universe is balanced. In the big picture of the world, there is no good or bad things. Everything is just an event caused and influenced by everything that happened before. We just don't know yet what these events will result in the future, and for what these events are necessary to happen. What we know is a drop. What we don't know is an ocean. Imagine facing life's storms not just with courage, but with enthusiasm, turning every obstacle into an opportunity for growth. The Stoic philosophy Amor Fati can help you change your mindset to cherish your fate and accept everything that is happening to you along the way. Amor Fati. The phrase itself has been made popular through the great German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy of acceptance, who used the term to outline the idea that one should not only accept, but embrace the events that occur in life, trusting that everything contributes to our growth and overall strength, and comes from a concept that is deeply rooted in the Stoic philosophy. It's a Latin word that roughly translates to love of fate.
My formula for greatness in a human being is Amor Fati, that one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity. Not merely bear what is necessary, still less conceal it. All idealism is mendacity in the face of what is necessary, but love it.
The practitioners of this philosophy argue that it isn't enough to just bear what life throws at us. Instead, we should embrace, even love both the highs and the more challenging situations one finds themselves in. The beauty of Amor Fati lies in the simplicity of it. To love whatever comes our way. This will encourage us to look humbly at every moment with positivity, gratitude, and acceptance. This particular shift in our mindset can really lessen the resistance, suffering, resentment, and frustration we feel to the things around us that tend not to go according to plan.
A will to live without rejecting anything of life, which is the virtue I honor most in this world.
In the view of the Stoic philosophers, the universe has a rational order. They believed that everything is happening as a result of the natural changing state of the world. Thus, when you accept fate, you align yourself with naught else than the universe's natural order. Conversely, if you resist this and feel bitterness, anger, or frustration towards events, time, or the world around you, you are resisting the very nature of the universe itself.
Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart.
Therefore, if we resist, hate, or complain about fate, we are resisting the conditions that have given us life and our experiences.
Life involves pain. Life involves loss. The people that you know are going to die. You're going to get ill. You're going to have terrible things happen to you. People are going to screw you. Bad things are going to happen. That is life. That's what life is about. That's what any animals had to deal with. That's what you have to deal with. If you complain and you wish things were otherwise, that means that you don't love life. You don't like life. You don't accept it. Be the opposite. Accept everything that happens and find a way to love it and see the purpose behind it.
Similarly to a set of dominoes knocking one another over, or as a butterfly's wings flap causes a storm at the other side of the globe. The first domino is needed for the last to fall. All of the conditions of the past were necessary for us to be here right now, exactly as we are. This form of acceptance is not about passively surrendering yourself to the elements, but about recognizing that there are limits to what you can control, learning to accept what you cannot, and shifting our focus to what we can.
You cannot control what happens to you in life, but you can always control what you will feel and do about what happens to you.
Stoicism also teaches about virtue being the only good, and vice being the only evil.
It is in our response to life that we can demonstrate our own good by acting with virtue and avoiding vice.
It follows that if kindness is the only good and sin is the only bad, both of these only coming from us, the changing state of the universe is neutral. The world is neither good nor bad, because it cannot act as either. This idea can help free us from destructive thoughts that events are against us. We should all appreciate that life is full of events and circumstances that are far beyond our reach of control. They will eventually happen no matter how hard we try to stop them.
It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters.
In the Discourses of Epictetus, he explains that in life, we either accept the things outside our control, and by this, limit their power over us and over our peace of mind, or we resist them and waste our valuable time and energy on things that will not change, no matter how much we struggle and suffer for it. Amor Fati helps us with this acceptance. Stoicism promotes the development of your character and inner virtues as means to achieve tranquility and a life free from suffering. The great ancient Stoics believed that by learning when to accept and when to act, one get closer to living a life of peace, resilience, and general well-being. Learn to accept what you cannot control. Take responsibility for what you can. This principle is about developing a proactive mindset that focuses on where you can be effective and helps avoiding the waste of one's resources and well-being on the things out of our control. Amor Fati is the excerpt of accepting and cherishing all things that have happened before, are happening now, and are yet to happen. It is the understanding that these events are the nature of the universe, and without them, we would not exist. Neither would our relationships, and we wouldn't laugh, feel, love, create, nor grow. Whether change feels good, bad, enjoyment, or suffering, it is certainly necessary. Change is the only constant. Billions of years of change, variation, evolution, and development have brought us to where we all are right now. You would not be here watching this right now if it weren't for every event that has come before you. In that way, we can learn to appreciate our fate. This is how to use philosophical concepts. Not to practice higher control over the world, but to take responsibility for how we perceive it and how we respond to it. Making conscious decisions to change our perceptions for a more divine purpose. Expanding mindfulness and self-awareness will help us take a more stoic approach to life and become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions.
The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts.
Observing your experiences free from judgment, you can identify the patterns of resistance and negative thinking. Allow yourself to apply the principle of Amor Fati more effectively and see which area it's needed the most. When one can replace resistance with acceptance, they can lessen how much the external world can impact their peace of mind. If you want to learn about this from a more modern point of view, check out Mark Manson's book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck on Amazon by clicking the link in the description. You can also listen to the audiobook for free with Audible membership. A growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed one, means looking at life with the belief that we can develop our character over time and learn from our experiences. You are going to encounter setbacks, challenges, even failures. But a growth mindset will help you view these as they are, opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow from. If you can first learn to accept your situation, you can easily move past the stage of resistance and into the stage of growth. When we can stay committed to our personal development and consistently apply the principles we find value in, we will become more peaceful and more resilient beings. Have we struggled? Good. What opportunity did that provide us to grow?